The phenomenon of myth comes from the Greek word mythos, which means word or speech. Socially strong and traditional stories can be called myths. Myths produce the values of social groups or communities and keep them together. They are also narratives that produce the subjects that make up the community and enable these subjects to act for the continuation of the system necessary for the continuation of the community. As they evolve from community to society and mass, myths begin to reflect the dominant oppressed relationship and conflict. With the history of civilization, this conflict and many phenomena such as patriarchy, incest, etc. can be read in myths. The first recorded myths dating from the 8th century to 7th century BC are found in the poetry of Homer and Hesiodus and later appear widely in Greek art. The primary sources for classical myths are literary texts and visual materials in various arts. A narrative that aims to explain an organic law of the nature of things rather than a local or limited feature, as in the case of the simple aetiological myth is customarily called a mythos in the narrow sense. Nietzsche's praise of immediacy is the choice of the myth formed in the community for official historiography. Because the science of history begins with nation-states, history teaching is a body of knowledge produced within a nation-state with defined borders. This knowledge tells the events of history from a particular perspective. This perspective ultimately provides the necessary veil for a minority group to exploit a large mass of people. Working on mythology beyond the predictions of Lévi-Strauss and Nietzsche, Barthes used semiological concepts to interpret the myths and signs of modern society in his work Mythologies. The material he uses are newspapers, films, shows, and exhibitions. According to Barthes, these are intertwined with ideological abuses. Barthes' starting point lies not in traditional value judgments or the investigation of authors' intentions, but in the text itself as a system of signs, the underlying structure that gives meaning to the whole work.
Legend tells of a ring created by an ancient evil that gave its wearer the power to enslave the world.
The Terminator.
Everybody should change. Каждый может измениться.
Based on Barthes' theories, Hollywood cinema is one of the contemporary mythologies. This mythology, which has many points where ideological abuses are evident, was initially under the intervention of the American state. Later, an atmosphere was created in which there was no need to intervene, and the nation-state turned into a capitalist empire worldwide, as Hart and Negri put it. It has evolved into passive censorship through market and trade cycles. However, in the beginning, direct state censorship is applied. In 1934, the High Code, a set of instructions brought to Hollywood by the state and given to film producers and directors, officially proves the ideological abuse. According to this code, film producers cannot deal with subjects that may disrupt or harm the official understanding of the American state and the morals of society. This point is very important. Before the colonization of life by industry, myths told of ancient rules and natural bonds. On the other hand, today's nation-state myths instill in people the blocks of the meaning of life produced by the economic system that is normal for everyone. They transform people into healthy citizens compatible with capitalism. In this transformation process, the myth production of cinema is an undeniable fact. In future videos, we will take a closer look at the High Code processing in American history, which I mentioned in this video. Practices similar to the High Code have been seen in the lands that America colonized, where capitalism spread and all countries were connected to its economy in some way. The High Code process has been experienced in other geographies. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.